We're here today for the Green Action Program, which is Green Music Australia's 8-week program for music businesses to help them understand, improve and monitor their environmental impact.
When I see people come into this program, some of them have a really clear sense of what they want to do, what they want to take action on, but a lot of people are sort of interested in making change but don't know where to start. I see people at the other end of the program having real clarity, having a clear action plan, and I see them feeling a lot more confident and comfortable with making green change.
Green Music Australia work really closely with some of the key people in large organisations, in this instance groups like Live Nation, Club 77, to help them identify the problems in their business, where they can make a great amount of change, what's the low-hanging fruit that they can do tomorrow, what's something that they need to plan for in 2, 5, 10 years' time. We also importantly help them gather data, like the emissions of this venue that I'm running. What is the emissions of the tours that we're conducting? And by analysing that data, you can start to see areas that can be improved. We also incorporate First Nations leadership. We help bridge the gap between a lot of social justice issues, particularly the First Nations first, and why that matters in the context of sustainability.
What's been great within the business is, as we've started to talk about what our plans are in building out this program, it's been really great to see the rest of the business get behind that and be really excited about the different things that we can do.
We have such an incredible platform in music. We have the ability to reach a lot of humans, a lot of fans, and to help affect some really positive change.
The way I look at it is we always need to make decisions, so why not make the decisions that have the lesser negative impact on the environment?
The more visible it is for music businesses to do this work and the more action it takes, the more snowballing effect it will have, because people will start demanding better options from their suppliers around less plastic. Artists are going to start demanding better of venues and back of house green rooms. You know, the more and more people that do the program, the more and more steamrolling that's going to happen, because people are expecting more from others.
This is the really exciting moment where everyone gets to share back their achievements from 8 weeks of studying, learning, inspiring each other, and hopefully they're going to present some really great stuff.
After our energy audit, we actually swapped out our energy provider, and they're completely owned and invested in 100% renewables. They look like quite affordable also. We're happy to be on board with them. We've got like a little bit of remodelling and refurbing that's going on with the club just to make us a little bit more efficient. Moving forward, I suppose working more with like our GAP peers and green music, and just figuring out ways in which we can run it even more sustainably.
Now that we've finished the program, we've got a timeline from now until the end of the year, ready to actually start implementing the plan from the 1st of January. It's been a great experience. It's made us stop and think and actually focus time on building out our plan. Now we've got great connections with other partners, with Green Music Australia, and it means that, you know, that support's going to be continued to be there, so it's not such an overwhelming piece of work.
Part of my job is sometimes saying, hang on. Let's not let perfection get in the way of action here.
It's called the Green Action Program for a reason. We're about taking action, about taking positive steps that make a difference.
Every single sector is going to face the impacts of climate, and every sector needs to step up and do what it can to reduce its impact.
If anybody's out there thinking about joining the Green Action Program, then I would 100% tell them to get amongst it. You're never as green as you think you are, and there's always more work to be done.